Now nighttime baseball from Northern California's Bay Area and Oracle Park. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Longoria over to his right, 1 out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Seager has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3. Just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Fouled away. Duggar is 6'2" and bats left but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pops this one up. Freeze. Shading to his right. 2 down. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner: 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
At the ball.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Belt over to his left. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belt, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Belt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Batting 6.
So a runner on first with one out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big right-handed bat of Mac Williamson. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. He makes the play. A great catch on the. So digging in now, Austin Barnes, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Walker Buehler. Here's the first pitch to him.
Walker.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Williamson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Batting 9.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder,
so coming to the plate,
6,
Steven Duggar. He went down swinging to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. And the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just a touch outside. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duggar giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Seager leads off second with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Duggar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now, David Freese, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it is. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Riding in once again, Joe Pennant. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle and in for a base hit.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Freeze trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Chris.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Another 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Hara sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. High and deep to right center. Racing back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brandon Crawford is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next to the Giants.
Striding into the box, Mac Williamson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Williamson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's off the second archway. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The right fielder.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Taylor has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, will bat next.
Bumgarner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hernandez going back on it. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar.
Steven Duggar.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate.
High and deep to right. Ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now that
Now is the play. Justin Turner. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Late that time for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Here's Joe Panik. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Panik.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's off the fourth archway. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Up next to the
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Turner. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the seventh. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, David Freese. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped him up. Crawford onto the grass, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at bat.
Taylor.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop, Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Crawford.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
So this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Left fielder, Matt.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a high pop-up. Barnes waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder.
So striding in, Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kike Hernandez. He'll start us off in the 8th. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Popped him up. Hannock is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Max Muncy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For Los Angeles, number 13, Max Muncy.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball called for strike 2. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket.
Nice slide and a stop by Panik. Got him. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 7.
Pablo Sandoval is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting. The center
So
fielder.
the lineup flips over and digging in, Steven Duggar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting. The
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger is there. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Now batting. First baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Giants out in front here, 2-1. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 5.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Justin Turner.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there. Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good, hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Crease behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. And it's 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fouled off. Seager, the runner at third. Freeze at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Dylan Floro enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one skied out toward right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! Santa Maria, game over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. San Francisco came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Reyes Maranta is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.